Hi everybody, it's Becca Switzer here, and I just had an interesting experience. I'm doing Gabby Bernstein's 21-day meditation practice, and I'm only on day 2, and this was actually a very short meditation, only 8 minutes, but really inspired by Thich Nhat Hanh, and it was about breath, but for some reason, at the very end, I had this vision of almost like I was in the shoes of a man who was in a Jewish concentration camp. Bear with me. And this person was, as I was sitting there deep in meditation and realizing that while connecting through my breath, I can connect with my spirit, my God self, right? I can connect with God in my mind and always be safe there and always be grounded and connected to the present moment there. And that connected me to the experience of being faced with such a traumatizing experience or a difficult experience. Like imagine, and fortunately I've never had to experience something like this, but imagining being in a situation like a concentration camp where you're being starved, beaten, ridiculed, taking blows to the head for no reason. And I was, again, words are kind of failing here, but I felt like I was in the shoes of a man who was retreating into his own mind and soul and heart while being, beaten and hit and yelled at and just connecting. And then as I was feeling that like connection to the self, the safety of being inside, it was like this person just started weeping and praying for the attacker, like, God, please forgive this person. Like they are so disconnected from you, from love. They're so disconnected from their self and their heart that they're able to behave this way and they're able to treat another person this way. And then that shot me over into thinking about, Jesus being crucified and him talking about, I think he said, Father, forgive them, they know not what they do. And instead of feeling this anger and resentment toward the people that are causing harm and like attacking them unjustly and doing all these cruel things, it was like, wow, for the first time I felt this deep compassion. We talk about you need to feel sorry for people who treat you badly because they're the ones that are really hurting. But I think for the first time I really connected to what that means today. Which is when we're truly connected to ourself and to our heart or to spirit. And again, there's all these loaded words for it, right? You can put whatever context you want. If you want to call it spirit, God, your heart, your soul, your spirit, whatever it is. When you're truly connected to that, you could never purposely hurt another being or person because you know that you're hurting yourself, right? And so feeling instead of anger, like this deep, like weeping compassion for somebody who's so far off the path and so disconnected from love that they could possibly do this to another person. It's like, instead of feeling bad for yourself, you feel like, wow, like how are you so disconnected from that? And so I wanted to share that today because I think that's really powerful when we sometimes think like, why could this person do this to me? Or how could they have done this or behave this way or whatever? And I think it's because so many people are so disconnected from their true heart. Like they're not really connected with the truth of their soul, which is just love, right? And so they unconsciously exhibit these behaviors toward other people. And so the more you can deeply connect with yourself and accept and appreciate yourself and witness your experience, you are able to be better to other people. So I wanted to share that today. I thought it was really interesting. It was right at the end, and I was like, whoa, where's this coming up from? And then I opened my eyes and I journaled a couple pages about it, and it was just a really powerful lesson that I just learned. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But hope that brings some insight or some clarity or gets your wheels turning about how you can apply that in your own life. And I will look forward to catching you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day.